As we get closer to the season finale, more and more of our theories continue to come true. It's been an incredible ride theory crafting and speculating on everything that's happened week after week. And it's all thanks to you guys for participating so much and leaving all of your comments in the comment section. We greatly appreciate the engagement and thank you guys for being a part of this growing community. But there's one theory that seems to keep escaping us, either due to the story or pacing: the mystery of Modeok and how both Naksu and Buyeon coexist in this body. Out of all of the theories we've gathered, we think there's one theory that ascends to the top of the list, and it all revolves around how Modeok utilizes the power of Naksu and Buyeon simultaneously.
The blindfold effect. We see many times that Modeok can somehow access Buyeon's powers while she is blindfolded, or while her eyes are closed. In this scene, when they first meet Master Lee, Modeok appears to have a form of power while sleepwalking. Is this Buyeon's or Naksu's? One explanation is the very fact that Modeok seems to lose her sight during very critical moments. Moments that follow very distinct displays of power. When she absorbs the energy of Eunuch Kim and opens the Constellation Tower, Modeok loses her eyesight. And this happens multiple times before this point. At this point, we don't know what activates this. But when it does activate, she loses her sight emulating Buyeon. It is at this point that we have to assume that Naksu is in complete control of Modeok. When the powers of the Jinn are needed, such as preventing Janguk from being soul-shifted or needing to escape from the Mirror of Longing, Buyeon emerges and causes Modeok to lose her eyesight. With that said, we now believe that the crux of Modeok's arc and the resolution of this story comes in the form of Naksu and Buyeon achieving a state of symbiosis. A state of complete awareness of each other. When Modeok finally understands that her body is the body of Buyeon, she will voluntarily put the Jinn sash over her eyes and shake hands with Buyeon, giving Modeok complete access and mastery to Buyeon's Jinn powers, as well as Naksu's fighting prowess, techniques, and spells. For when Modeok is blind, Buyeon compensates for the loss of sight, and when Modeok is in physical danger, Naksu compensates for the lack of physical ability. Together, they have the power of Hwansu to affect the constellations and stop the malevolent plans of Shaman Choi and Jinmu.
And then we get to trying to explain Jungkook's role in all of this. You know, he's the guy, he's the protagonist, he's the main character, and he was born under the energy of the King's Star, or has the energy of the King's Star. And so far, Jang Ang and the story has tried to keep this hidden from the rest of everyone else by hiding the constellation plate and trying to prevent him from becoming a threat, at least to the king's eyes. So now thinking about this theory with Modeok and Naksu and Buyeon, how does Janguk fit into this?
Yeah, we still have these assumptions about the yin and yang jade. There's also the letters of the heart. How do those two elements play a part in the resolution of all of this, right? If you think about the yin and yang jade, we had assumed that there's a power transfer between the two to combine into one, and maybe that is alluding to the fact that they need these two to come together to fight against Jinmu and Shaman Choi, right? And then there's the letters of the heart. Maybe that is the recipe of actually sealing the ice stone, which we've been assuming this whole time.
Yeah, and so if we go back to the chaos of 200 years ago, we see at the end of that Seokyoung and Solrun together, and that's when they explain in the story that the ice stone was sealed. And so we're thinking now that at the end of all of this, when Modeok has reached when Modeok's body has become one with Naksu and Buyeon, that she is the Jin ancestor that is mixing with the Seokyoung ancestor, which is Janguk.
Yeah.
That is going to result with the words from the heart, with those instructions.
Ooh, something just popped into my mind.
They're going to seal the ice stone and they're going to make out.
The biggest thing that just came to my mind is, what is the most important factor in every fantasy, like role-playing game or any fantasy story that we've ever encountered? You need
the power of true love.
The power of true love has always been like the one theme that is constant in every fantastical story. Right?
And that's where the yin and yang jade
the yin and yang jade is one piece broken into two. It needs to combine into one. And the letters of a heart is really just like a love letter. And so maybe the sealing of the ice stone, you need like complete love from two energies.
You need the yin and yang jade.
Maybe, like,
because that is the symbol.
Thinking,
that is the symbol of a couple, or of a symbol.
Exactly.
Of like
you need two things to combine into one and unify in order for the whole world to be saved. You know, in all of those
So
prevailing
I guess in essence what we're trying to say is in order to seal the ice stone, you need the combined powers of Sugyeong and a Jin and the Jin's powers. And then you need their love between each other to create the yin yang jade, like the soul ejector, if you will.
Right.
Of that union.
Oh, maybe.
To
yeah.
seal the ice stone.
I mean, yeah, like there's got to be something to the fact that the yin and yang jade needs to combine into one. They were separated, and it happens to be Janguk, and then there's Modeok, Naksu, Buyeon, so right, and so then there's letters of the heart. The recipe is there somehow, some way. That's gonna be fascinating, and there's only one way to find out.
But leave us comments in the comment section below. Let us know what you think about this theory that we currently have, and if you have any theories of your own, please leave it down below. But that'll do it for this video for this week on Alchemy of Souls. We can't wait to get to the last 4 episodes of the season and have all of our theories come true. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more Asian entertainment and K-pop reactions. This is what we're watching this Sunday. We'll see you guys in the next one.